Hey guys, how's it going? Michael Troy here. Today we have artist versus artist, Greg Capullo versus Rob Liefeld, Wolverine Revenge #2 versus Deadpool Team Up #2. It's gonna be a fun one, guys, so stick around, hit that like button, hit the subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into it. Okay, so this isn't exactly like an art war. I'm not gonna be trashing any of the artists or anything. I just thought it'd be fun to do two books at once since I'm a little behind on my reviews thanks to all the time and energy I put into my successful Kickstarter. My Elementals Kickstarter was a success, so thank you very much to everyone who contributed. We have a very fun book to look forward to that I'm going to be very busy building. But in the meantime, it is back to business, back to my channel, back to interviews, back to reviews, back to whatever, back to the future. I don't know. Anyway. So, Deadpool and Wolverine, huge hit. I still have not seen it. I apologize, guys. But, you know, obviously comic books come out to support movies or, you know, I don't know, they kind of work together, right? Like, the people are excited about the movies, so we want new series about the characters that are in the movies. It's a great opportunity for Marvel to bring in new readers. Very smart to do very high profile Wolverine and Deadpool series. And these are very high profile. You've got Jonathan Hickman writing this Wolverine miniseries, Wolverine Revenge. It's sort of like a DC's Elseworld or a Marvel What If. I don't know why Marvel doesn't lean into their What If a little more. I don't know. I think they could make it easily like high quality like DC Elseworlds, whatever. That's just my thoughts. Anyway, but so this is kind of like that. This is like in a post-apocalyptic kind of world. Something like, I don't know, Magneto died and like it set off this magnetic pulse wave and it's kind of like post-apocalyptic and Wolverine's getting revenge. I don't know. It's a lot of fun. It's just like a summer blockbuster in a way. Both of the comics we're looking at today are kind of like that. When I say summer blockbuster, I mean it's just like kind of a popcorn comic. Like, not that you should eat popcorn when you read your comics, because that would ruin the value and get the pages greasy, and that would be awful. But I'm just saying, like, it's kind of just like a fun romp. But this definitely has a lot more story thanks to a solid writer like Jonathan Hickman. Like, so much fun. I love the cameos. The art by Greg Capullo. Greg Capullo is such an interesting artist. He's one of those artists who came onto the scene in the 90s during the whole Jim Lee clone revolution. He was kind of an image inspired Jim Lee, Rob Liefeldian kind of clone in a way. And then, I don't know, he went to Spawn and just had this huge glow up and became like this amazing artist. And he sort of came back with Spawn and Batman, and, you know, this is his follow-up, Wolverine Revenge. Amazing high-profile work for an amazing high-profile veteran. Psylocke, that looks fun. I don't know, is it any good? X-Fever is all about... I've been reviewing the new X-Men books, two mixed reviews. I have to say, okay, so, you know, we're comparing artists, and Greg Capullo's art is freaking amazing. But what he has going on for him, in addition to just a beautiful aesthetic, is that he's such a great storyteller as well, as you can see. We'll get to the credits, but also working with Tim Townsend as an anchor. That's what I'm saying. Like, if Marvel had Black Label books, this would be a Black Label book for sure, because top-notch talent, a great, you know, high-profile characters, and just like a really fun story. Great images, really iconic looking Wolverine here. I just love the way he draws the mask. Everything looks great. The way Tim Townsend is pulling the shadows from these blacks, and just like so beautiful. Tim Townsend is one of the best anchors. He came from this pool of anchors from the 90s, like, that were just so amazing. Like, I feel like a lot of them were discovered during the Image talent hunts, you know, like the Wildstorm and the Rob Liefeld's awesome talent hunt and all that. Jim Lee's Top Cow did some Top Cow amazing anchors as well. Okay, so here we go. Love the big double page spread, opening credits. I hate the waste of art on this. I wish there were art adorning this. That would be more fun. but I'll allow it since I did describe it as a summer blockbuster, and this is going so slow. This is the red band version, by the way, explicit content. NSFW, if you are triggered by violence or gore, please do not continue forward. Writer Jonathan Hickman, penciler Greg Capullo, inker Tim Townsend, colorist FCO Placencia, letterer VC's Corey Petit. Anyway, so we open with Wolverine on this journey, and a cameo by frickin' Danny Moonstar. I'm like the hugest New Mutants fan ever. She looks beautiful here. She looks majestic. She looks very New Mutants. She looks, I mean, it's so interesting because here she is in the story. She's taking Wolverine to a certain point. Like, I don't know, the dynamic here. It is like, I totally missed the boat on Jonathan Hickson's X-Men, and I know it's very, very popular and very, very, like, lauded, so I don't know if I need to check it out. Maybe just move forward with him on whatever else he does. Another iconic shot of Wolverine. Wolverine looks iconic all the way throughout this. All the characters look iconic. Danny looks iconic. I love this so much for so many reasons. This is crazy. Like, here we have, like, Demon Bears straight from the Demon Bear saga via Danny Moonstar, Bill Sienkiewicz, but it's so bizarre to me that this looks very much like Bob McLeod could have drawn it, the original New Mutants artist, Danny, and the bears here, which I absolutely love because we know what Bill Sienkiewicz's Demon Bears look like, and it's just kind of fun to see this version in a way. Very Jurassic Park angle here. And then we see the person, Danny's companion for this job that they're on, because it is a job, like they have purpose here, is Forge. And I just love the lighting. This is so cinematic. Like, it is so good. Like, I don't know if Capullo was one of those artists who left and did storyboards for a while, but the storytelling is just amazing here, you know. And like, I have to give props to the colors because I love coloring. One of my bitches about coloring, and we're going to see that in the next book, unfortunately, is that sometimes it's overdone, over-rendered, and just like totally takes away from the art. But my God, this page turn from this like dark demon bear situation to this bright desert canyon, so beautiful. I'm just like kind of blown away by that. And once again, like, that's one thing you have to say that I 100%, as somebody who loves art, there's definitely like a distinct historical point when it comes to comic books that you look at the comic book and, you know, it's mostly about storytelling, like before the Image era. Like, you're not going to find what they call a money shot on every page. And the point being is that, like, even though Capullo is like doing an amazing job with the storytelling here, he's still getting the money shots in. Like, you know what I mean? Like this. Here we go. Like, how cool is this? They dig up Magneto, and I don't know. Oh my God. Like, just like some things are just freaking cool, right? I don't know. There's something very like tragic and like mythological and very like fairy tale. Like, just this image here of like Forge working. And Forge, I don't know, looking so iconic in his like 90s Jim Lee X-Man costume. The love for Forge has definitely returned thanks to X-Men 97. And it makes me very happy that he's in the story along with Danny Moonstar. Bring me more of these types of miniseries. This is amazing. I am telling you, people. This is so good. Like, it's so much better than it has a right to be. It has like all the fun elements of a great summer blockbuster, creepy villain, and this, like, here we go, coming for the money shots. Like, the stripes on the Magneto helmet, you see Wolverine putting it on, looking iconic, sort of giving me like Dark Claw. Remember Amalgam Universe, like Batman, Wolverine, giving me that kind of vibe a little bit, which is really making me want to see Greg Capullo draw Dark Claw, by the way. Bam! There it is, the money shot. Thank you very much. Wolverine, fastball special, mid-air leap, you know, by himself though. Snick, claws extended, a Magneto helmet in place. That is so freaking cool. Love it. And then there he goes. I guess carrying decapitated heads is, you know, sort of like post PG-13. I don't know. Is that triggering? It seems pretty tame to me. Mystique, I'm down. Like, whatever. Remember Brian K. Vaughan's Mystique series was so good. This is written and drawn by Declan Shalvey. I've seen his work. I appreciate the aesthetic. And I love a good writer-artist. So I'm there. I'm going to check it out, y'all. So look forward to that review. Do love that logo 100%. This is just so much fun. I reviewed #1, and I think that was the main thing I got from it. Like, being torn between just like enjoying the thrill ride, Omega Red, Colossus as a villain, not loving Colossus as a villain, but liking the daddy beard for sure. Sabretooth looking so amazing in his 90s costume. I love it. Like, Greg Capullo is the perfect artist for this. I love his art so much. Like I said, it is so nice to see him, like, just turning out this amazing art at this stage in his career. Just, like, 3 decades later since his, like, initial, like, you know, hype on, I think The Spawn pretty much put him on the map. So good. So much fun. I love this series. Like I said, very cool image of Darth Vader right there. Man, to be continued. What a cliffhanger. So good. What a great series. Oh my gosh. And then, speaking of Colossus, that looks amazing. That almost could be a Tom of Finland painting right there. Next. Okay, artist versus artist. Ding, 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 ding. In this corner, we have a Robert Liefeld, 90s teen sensation, comic book superstar who destroyed the New Mutants and set the world on fire with X-Force, Youngblood, and Levi's 501 jeans. Do we like the purple? I do like the purple. This is like a pretty gorgeous cover. It's weird because, I don't know, like, maybe sometimes I think the coloring inside here is way over-rendered. We're going to talk about it. It's still pretty. It's still aesthetically pleasing. Just don't look at it for too long. Like, I'm becoming distracted by the smoke and stuff like that. I don't know. You know, Rob Liefeld handpicks his colorists very carefully because he... you know, is no fool. Like, you want your art to shine as best as it can, and the colorist can make or break you. Writer and penciler, Rob Liefeld. Inkers, Rob Liefeld and Chance Wolf. Colorist, Juan Manuel Rodriguez. This is a mini-series, Deadpool team-up. It's either 4 or 5 issues, I'm not sure, but it promises to be Rob Liefeld's swan song, retiring. I don't think from comics, but from Marvel and Deadpool. This is supposed to be his last Deadpool story. I feel like he's going to be, like, never say never again. Like, I think Rob Liefeld's going to be, like, a really hilarious, like, 90-year-old man, probably still doing observations, still doing cons, probably charging $500 for, you know, a picture of himself, I don't know, with you. But I just think that he's always going to have a voice in comics. And I just think he's always going to come back to Deadpool. I think he's Cher when it comes to Marvel and Deadpool. He's never going to leave it entirely, or us entirely. And I saw him do an interview recently, and he said that he just had a lot of fun with this, and he made the comic book that he kind of loves, and he was looking at a lot of Jack Kirby comic books from the 70s, and he just loved how, you know, there were like back-to-back double-page spreads, and he wanted some of that in here. So here we go. And, you know, it's once again like the Wolverine Revenge. It's sort of like a summer blockbuster. And, you know, like, it's just, like, a lot of fun to look at. And, you know, here's some big pages, this big image of Chris Starr. Now here, I don't know. I don't want to overanalyze the art because, you know, it is what it is when it comes to Rob Liefeld. But I do find sometimes like older artists pick up certain ticks like when they've been drawing for so long. And like I am not liking the shine on Wolverine's face or on Deadpool's face. And that's my big criticism. And the other thing is the weird shadowing on the abdomen. Other than that, it's pretty much what you would expect from Rob Liefeld fare. You get what you pay for. I really do. As much as I complained about the coloring, see, it's like there are no backgrounds in a lot of this, so he's kind of relying on the colorist. And the colorist had a choice to make. Either leave the backgrounds completely blank. Like, I don't know. I kind of would have. Now I kind of want to color this. If I can find the black and white pages, I'm going to color this page here. I feel like it needs to be like Batman, you know, like TV show and just like crazy, just like big colors. I don't know, but, you know, because it's like you can't see the forest for the trees. Like, I don't know what's happening here, but, you know, and then there gets a lot of like weird, like noodling and like highlights on then like it's really like shiny and I don't know. Anyway, the coloring, it looks good, you know what I mean? But like I said, it's just a little over rendered. I don't know, but maybe that's the aesthetic that Liefeld kind of likes. Like this here, you know, it's like you have this big 2-page spread, and like if you look at a Jack Kirby 2-page spread, it's different. Anyway, there's a lot of 2-page spreads here. He's having a lot of fun. They don't really advance the story that much. I was going to say, I have to say before I forget, because it's my 5th grade humor joke, is that I like that the ball sack is underlit there. And that, you know, that's a commitment to your craft. So anyway, clank, pow, you know, I don't know, Wolverine looks weird a lot. You know, he looked so iconic, drawn by Capullo, and this just... I was almost going to say Caputo. Teresa Caputo is drawing the next Wolverine. And then another splash page. You know, it's just, I don't know, a lot of the same stuff, just like punch bow everywhere. It's like, it's kind of just like fun event, whatever, but is it worth $5? I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like, I feel like he's so, it gives me pause when somebody is so like, you know, staunch on like, this is my last Deadpool, my last Deadpool, my last Deadpool. Like, shouldn't you just be celebrating how, like, the great story that it is, rather than focusing on the fact that, like, it almost sounds like you're glad to be done with it. And, you know, if this is how it's going to look, I don't know, are we glad to? I wanted to tear apart the arms here, because they're wrong, but I'm not going to. I don't know, so a lot of it is fun. I like how this looks like a Matrix pose. Like, why are they all standing in the formation, girls? We're gonna get this number rolling in a 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, who all comes out of the water in the same position like that? But I love it. This is like, I couldn't stop myself. Like, I like that I waited till the end of the video, but come on. I mean, it's just kind of funny, right? Unintentionally funny. So is it campy then? I don't know. It might be. This is the campiest freaking dragon I've ever seen in my life. Oh, and we do end with Rob trolling Eric Larson. So if you haven't already given up on this video, stick around for that. Look at that Sharpie on my hand. I'm an artist. What can I say? It's a swamp serpent with the most hilarious Joker grin I've ever seen in my life. Completely posed. And I'm just gonna come out of the swamp, heads up, and then turn around to menace you. And then, ta-da! I love this so much for so many reasons. They look like casual doers on the rocks, like 3 rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub. They're just like so like unshook by the fact that they're... The coloring is gorgeous on this page, by the way. I absolutely love the way the colorist did this dragon, or serpent with a dragon's head, or I don't know, a Gila monster. I don't know what it is, but beautiful coloring on the dragon and the background as well. Rub-a-dub-dub, Deadpool, Crystar, Wolverine in a tub. This is Crystar's big return to the freaking Marvel Universe. Oh, my Lord in heaven. Well, hopefully there's more. Anyway, 10th 2-page spread later, and I don't know. This This lizard thing has one pose, and that's it. Don't like this guy at all. Did nothing for me. I don't know. They're searching for dragon eggs. And then he says, open a portal and send us a champion. And here comes the trolling of Eric Larson that we've all been waiting for. Deliver to us a savage dragon to fell this serpent. Hulk smash, puny serpent. Oh, my stars and garters. What the? Next issue, Hulk. The pose is interesting. You know, I don't know why he's jumping like Spider-Man. And he has that very, like, 90s, like, late 80s Liefeldian hairdo. That's all I'm going to say. And that weird stomach shading. I don't know. The pose is weird. It's not really doing anything for me. This is so random. Super random. So, I don't know. It wasn't a contest, but if I had to call a winner in this round of artist versus winner, I'm going to give it to my boy, Greg Capullo. That's right. All right, 2 fun-ass series. I'm definitely going to finish both of them. Stick around. Sorry I roasted Rob Liefeld. I did the best I could until I just couldn't take it anymore. Anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you want to see more artist versus artist videos like this, please let me know in the comments. Or if you want me to stop, please let me know in the comments as well. Thanks for watching, guys.